Now, normally I would be wearing a wireless microphone, but today, because we are reviewing this product here, I am using this microphone. Hopefully you can hear me nice and clearly. Now I'm going to quickly go through the product itself and see exactly what you get if you may. So you get instructions, and that is it. Just a little bit of card. Should be all you need actually. You have a USB to a twin USB Type-C connection for charging up. Now, I have mentioned something like this in some of my other videos before about, why don't they send them with dual connections? Why does it have to come with its own USB plug-in where you can do a dual one, which is a lot better for charging up? Yes, a lot easier, isn't it? You ain't got to plug in too many USB connections. Now, we have transmitter and we have receiver. I'm going to quickly go through the transmitter first. So that is for charging up, USB Type-C connection under there. It is wireless. I will go through some of the bullet points in a second. And we have an XLR connection with a lock on it for your microphone. Right, let's quickly go through the bullet points, shall we? Works with any dynamic microphone for cable-free setup. 6-channel operation, supports up to 6 G6 systems simultaneously to avoid interference. 2.4 gigahertz frequency band, offers high signal stability, low interference and minimal audio delay. Rechargeable battery, that's why you need the USB Type-C connection. It provides up to 6 hours of continuous use on a single charge. It's quite impressive considering the size of it. Long operating range up to 100 feet or 30 meters in open areas for flexible use. So perfect. Now you might be thinking, and well, there are a lot of people out there, especially if you're doing performances on stages and that, or even out in the street, that use XLR connections, and they might want to do away with carrying a cable like this one. This has a cable to it, and it goes through my solid state logic, which is my hardware, and that is plugged into my PC. So that sorts all that out, sorts out all my audio. Now, what I can do now is I can plug in my receiver to my solid state logic and plug this into my microphone. And hopefully it should work. And we are going to be trying it out right now.
Right, so this doesn't work, and yeah, it's my fault because I thought it should work, but then it needs phantom power. I'll move that out of the way. But this one does. Yeah, this takes batteries, or it's rechargeable. So you can use either batteries or rechargeable. Yeah, it works brilliantly. So let me just quickly show you. Now, the way it works is, to turn it on, you hold the button in. The on-off button, that is. You hold it in for a few seconds and it comes up blue, and you do that with the actual receiver as well. And I've got that plugged into my solid state logic at the moment. It's the SSL 2 Plus. And that is plugged into the back of that, into the XLR connection. And yeah, it works very well. What we're going to do in a second is I'm going to go down to the bottom of my garden until it loses connection. Now, it does say it needs to be in an open air to get up to 100 foot. So it might lose connection before I make it to the 100. What I will do is do a countdown as I'm going down, or count. Maybe not down. Might be easier just to go like from 1 upwards, and 2, I lose connection, and then I walk back and do, or carry on counting until we get connection again. But yeah, let me know what you think. So, cable. This mic actually comes with this cable, so it's got an XLR or mini XLR on one end, and a 6.35mm jack connection on the other. Yeah, it is 6.35 in it, and a long lead. And now, no lead. Lead? No lead. Wireless. So, I feel like a proper singer now. Although I can't sing, so I'm not even going to try and sing. So, let me go down to the bottom of my garden. I'll do a bit of counting on the way down and see whether or not we lose connection. And also, what do you think about the audio? Does it sound nice and clear? Let me know in the comments whether you think it's nice and clear as well. Give me a second. Here we go. Right, I need to put my shoes on first. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and my gates. So that wasn't a very fair test because my speaker was in the way. Plus we are indoors, although I still done another test, still with it being indoors. What I've done this time is I have an XLR cable plugged into my solid state logic, and then the cable that normally plugs into the microphone here, I have this plugged in up there. And I thought, well, that's going to give it a better chance, isn't it? So I thought I'll do another test and you can have a quick listen. Touched my fence at the end of my garden. Now I'm walking back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Right, so I did have a listen, and on the way down I was getting some interference because my body was in the way. So I cut that bit out and started from my gate, working my way back up. And I had a good listen. I thought that is pretty good considering the distance we was probably about 100 foot, believe it or not, at the bottom of my garden. And with this pointing toward this, yes, that, I was quite impressed. Plus we are actually in a building, whereas it does state ideally it would be in an open environment to get the distance performance if you wanted distance. And yeah, quality of the audio was excellent, apart from me moving the microphone about, because I'm not trained on how to hold and how to talk into a microphone like this. Yeah, I'm used to just having one fixed to my body somewhere, and I normally get the best results from that anyway. Plus you could probably hear some of my breathing. Sometimes I move the microphone out of the way. These are things you should learn how to do properly, and I've never learned how to do that. You can actually go on a training course, I believe, on how to hold a microphone, how to talk in front of a microphone, you know, the distance you should have it between your mouth, you know, depending on which microphone it is, the distance you should have it and things like that, and when to breathe and when not to breathe. There's quite a lot to go into. So yeah, very pleased, very easy to use. If you want to mute it, all you need to do is press either this one, unlock it or unmute it, or you can actually do it on here as well, on the on off button. Press that once, press it again, and we're unmuted. The same as for turning it on and off. If you want to turn it on or off, you just hold the buttons in, whether it be for this one or this one, hold them in for so many seconds, and if you turn it off, the lights will go out, and if you turn it on, they will come up blue, and if it's the first one you turn on, it will come up flashing blue until you turn the other one on so they connect. Very easy to use, and yeah, very pleased with it. Definitely gets my thumbs up for the amount of money it costs and for what it does. It allows you to do away with this cable, XLR cable, yeah, and allows you cable-free management. Yeah, very good. Let me know in the comments whether you think it's a good idea or whether you just bought one or not, or whether you bought a dearer one or a cheaper one. I quite like this one. It didn't cost me nothing. I got it for free so that I could do a review for you. Not for me, but for you. And yeah, hopefully you like it. There will be links in the video description in case you want to go and buy one. So check that out as well. Let us know if you do buy one. I like to know how many people actually go around buying some of my stuff. Whether it be this. Oh yeah, by the way, I will do a review on this budget microphone. £9. Dirt cheap. So I wasn't expecting the quality to be fantastic, but hopefully it is. I haven't had a proper listen to it yet. I just had a small listen to it. But yeah, hopefully the quality is as good as the transmitter and the receiver is. because, in my opinion, they're very good, especially for the money. So with that, I'll try and shut up now. So with that, if you like this video or any of my video, consider subscribing, give me the thumbs up and clicking on the bell to get notified of when my next video goes live. And maybe join my Patreon or give me a super chat. Thank you. So with that, thank you very much.